It's a rainy morning here on Vancouver Island, and we find ourselves headed to a special campsite a good friend has told me about. We're not entirely sure what's ahead, but we do know that the road narrows with every mile.
Why don't you guys go to four-wheel low, stabby bar, disconnected, lockers engaged.
This section of trail is a fantastic proving ground for the boys to get their feet wet, learning how to listen to directions and execute.
All right, the biggest thing that we're going to want to make sure of right here is that we don't get that engine stuck in the water again through here. Nice, smooth movement.
We're already getting some scratches on these brand new wraps.
Looking really good. Coming up hard on front. There you go, stay in that corner. Yep, keep coming, there we go. Try to make it nice and smooth through here. A little bit passenger. Trailer is going to want to come up over that big old rock. Yep, just let it work. Oh, okay, yep, here we go. And nice and slow. Hard driver. Yeah, your trailer is going to have to come up over a huge rock in the back here. 3, 2, 1, coming up over. Going to give it a little throttle here. Stay in it. All right, stand by. All right, I'm gonna dump air.
X-Overland's Spirit of Adventure Special is proudly presented by General Tire. Wherever you go, General Tire delivers. And sponsored by Mobile One for the love of driving. And Vertex, keeping us ahead of what's next.
Good speed right there. Maintain speed.
Overcoming the unknown is the goal with this trip, and my hope is to show the boys that there's incredible value in diving in headfirst to something new. So Braden takes the wheel on his first river crossing.
All right, good. Now trying to make it nice and smooth. Doing really good. Coming on up. Stay on that line right there. You're going to have some tire spin. That's okay. Keep on it. That's a good line. Stay in the momentum. Stay on it. Big bump. Stay on it. Looking really good. Stay into it. Don't let off. Keep coming. Crawling right up it. Looking really good. Looking good. One last bump right there. You are over. Nice driving.
Dude, you crushed that.
That was awesome.
Dude, you did better than Sai.
That was awesome.
Dude, how do you feel?
That was awesome.
He crushed it.
There we go.
Careful, you'll get bit. You don't want to do a bunch of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Confidence comes from experience, or at least it should. And this doesn't seem to be an experience that the boys will soon forget. Vancouver Island's tight, twisty roads are leading us into the interior. And my buddy said, go here, take a right there, and drive to the end of the road.
We're not going very far. The next river crossing's maybe 5 minutes.
So, we really don't have any idea of what's ahead.
Whoa. Yes. All right, we're gonna stack up right here. Go hard. Yeah, about right to here. That's good. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh, no way.
I'm so excited to say that we have not been led astray.
Gents, what we're getting right now is an absolute pure gift. Beautiful. Love it. So cool. Man, what an epic spot.
This is epically beautiful. The only thing is I see some potential problems here. Do you guys see the potential problems, right? Or do you see what I'm looking at?
I'm guessing water in the middle of our campsite?
Well, you can tell that a lot of water comes blowing in through here at times. We got big rainstorms happening. We need to make sure that we're on the highest ground possible if we're going to decide to be in here to maximize our safety. This river could come up quite a bit. I see good ground right over there. It's really high river bar, really old trees that are there. It hasn't been washed out in a long, long time. I think we need to get up high right there.
Oh, yay!
Since I'm directing traffic, Eli has the opportunity to put his brand new driver's permit to use. And I think he's a little excited.
Look out for the rocks right here.
My hope for Eli is that he logs as many miles on this journey north as possible. But ultimately, the road conditions will determine how much time he gets, especially as we head into the far north.
It's so cool out here. It's a Ryder. It's a whole swimming pool. It's a whole swimming pool, Ryder.
Now, I've been to a lot of cool campsites in my time, and the best ones are with my boys, no matter where the location.
We lost the boys.
They just didn't land.
They went over to playland.
The sun is out, and it's time to set up camp for those of us who are still around.
There we go, dude. That's just right. That looks pretty dang good.
I did see a fish, so.
See how my hand allows it to reload right here?
Yeah.
Right there. Boom.
Braden is certain he saw a fish, so the fly rod is out, and I'm doing my best to give him a lesson in a technique called the double haul. And he'll get it after some practice.
Keep up with the stroke, with the cast. Good luck.
Oh, I did it. Wow.
From here, really, the expedition is like full send, right? We're in it right now. So we haven't had a formal sit down and talk about roles, who does what, and when, and why. So I wanted to do that. So Eli, we have you as, you're essentially cabin boy.
Runner boy, dish boy, yeah.
This does not mean that Eli is the lowest man on the totem pole. We're a team of 7. Braden's pretty much in that kind of that same realm as well because he's the new guy on the team, one of the new guys. But Braden has a little bit more life experience. He's graduated high school. He's got a lot more other life experience than that. So he's got a responsibility with Ryder to run the galley.
Rolling.
I told Ryder and Braden to give us a succinct, clean rundown of the galley, and this is what we got.
This is our X2 Patriot that my dad calls it the galley. I don't know why. But this is what we use to cook our food for our whole team for this whole expedition. We got a stove here. No. Here we do that. Starting with this stove, this is how we cook everything pretty fast while everyone's hungry. Just pops off. Got this nice stove. It's hooked to our propane tank.
And then we have our dishes and cups, bowls, plates, pots, and pans in here.
This National Lunar Fridge is also a freezer and a fridge, double-sided. It's pretty nice.
And then we got our dish stuff here, dish soap, sponges, cloth, all for dishes. And then we have the sink here for dishes or getting water out of to fill our water bottles.
All this is powered by our Red Arc system. It powers our batteries, our lights, and we can check our water tank. A Q1200 Weber, I believe. Really nice. We just made bacon on it this morning. And we also have a, this bin. We also have this bin for food. And all we gotta do is just shut this down and close it. And then shut it up. Really just a lot of space. So yeah, that's Patriot for you, X2. Really handy. It's gonna be great this expedition.
Peter has a heavy workload as well. Peter is in charge of production equipment. So Peter is ultimately, and you can delegate out of this, but ultimately where the buck stops with Peter if something goes down. Okay, Cyrus is DIT. Essentially, Cyrus and Ant should probably never have to go over there. They're willing to, absolutely willing to, but they have so much workload at night that if they're doing dishes, it means they're not doing their job somewhere else.
So this is the main hangout spot of the whole convoy, especially at night when it gets cold. This is the brand new Alucab family camper on the 6-foot bed Tacoma. We got a Webasto heater in here. It has so much room, it's insane. Me, Peter, and Braden can all sleep up here lengthwise, or widthwise actually, and be totally comfortable all night. This is also where I do most of my work now. I'm the DIT of the crew. I run it all off the Red Vision. There's 2 Red Vision batteries down here, and then the solar panel on top. I haven't seen it go below 100%. It's all working phenomenal. Yeah, fridge. Lots of good storage in here. I like these, they all open up, great lighting. These new family campers have windows too, little slide glass windows. It's pretty nice actually. It's pretty sweet system. And the extra foot on the 6-foot bed just makes it that much better, gives you that extra room, so yeah.
There's an unwritten rule that if no one's in charge, then no one's in charge, right? If no one has been assigned to it, then no one's gonna do it. That's the human nature, right? So if we find some ambiguous things, we gotta address it and assign someone who's to be responsible for it. Nice.
Made grilled cheese and tomato soup. That turns out to be a team favorite. You can never go wrong. So Braden's got the grilled cheese. I got the soup.
Okay, these ones are looking really good.
For the first time in 3 days, it appears we have a little break from the rain.
Morning.
But we have woke up to some simple problems. 2 dead batteries. We're not entirely sure what's causing this, but we'll need to diagnose the issue before the temperatures drop and our battery usage goes up. The last thing we want is to be stuck in the Arctic Circle with something draining our batteries. I'm suspecting some charge ports we have installed for camera gear is drawing more than anticipated.
Woke up to a beautiful, cozy morning. Guys got up on time. Trucks are getting packed away really well. We got some pretty cool and fun, exciting things for these guys to do today. We're heading to a small town called Tofino, where there is a little surf shop there. And these guys are gonna learn to surf today, get their first surfing lessons. All these Montana kids have never done that before, so neither have I, but it's their day in the water. So we're headed there now.
And the training continues.
Go to reverse rider. Put it in crawl control. Stop here.
You got a big rock under your fender, so I need you to go forward and carry a little bit of speed. You're going to keep turning towards the dry bank.
All of the new trail hunters come with stock sliders and skid plates, which is perfect for anyone just getting into the overlanding world, like Ryder.
There you go. Yep. Just ease into it. When you start to get a little bit of momentum, you just add a little accelerator pedal. That back tire will have to go up over that rock. Go, go, go. Ease into it, ease into it, a little more power. There you go, there you go. Nicely done. Cool. All right, we're on our way.
This site goes in the books as a grade A camp spot, and I'd love to return one day. But we've got miles to cover, and the boys are ready to exchange the river for an ocean. From here, we'll head into the interior of Vancouver Island, over the top, and west to the sleepy surf town of Tofino, about 2 hours away.
Go ahead and start shifting out of 4 high and 4 low, or 2 high, sorry. Here's the main road. There's our first shot of the ocean. Pretty cool.
Oh, I'm so excited for you guys who are surfing. You can stack up here on the right by the main lodge.
Now, the spirit of adventure demands that we try new things. Getting out of our comfort zones and being willing to fail will expedite our growth and improve our life. Having a guide to show you the way makes all the difference in removing unnecessary hurdles towards your goals. And today's goal is to learn to surf.
Take your time. 3 really nice strong paddles like this is going to do just as much as a million crazy ones like this.
I'll be watching from the shore through a lens with Ant and Peter. These 4 very landlocked boys seem to have no fear. As you'd expect from first-timers, failures in learning involves drinking some seawater. But that's all part of learning to play in the waves.
Almost. Nice.
Tofino is billed as Canada's premier surf town, and north of the 49th parallel, the water temperature hovers around 50 degrees. I think these boys are going to eat and sleep well tonight.
Did you inhale a lot? Yes. I like to wipe out a lot.
Yeah, you did. I was watching.
I tried to get way out there and do a big one. And the second I hit it, my nose just went down and water all up my nose and in my mouth.
Well, right on. Well, I think that was awesome. Time for sushi.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you didn't become some.
After a bit of convincing, Braden agrees to another new experience, his first sushi roll. Albeit soaked in soy sauce, I do push his limits further with a healthy dose of wasabi. That will get the sea out of your mouth, if nothing else.
There it is.
It's gonna burn real bad. How was it, Braden?
It was awesome.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh yeah, it was really good.
You a sushi man now?
Yeah, I didn't think I would be either.
Day of first for you.
It might be a last.
Every once in a while, we encounter an obstacle we didn't see coming. And this morning, at 4 a.m., that obstacle was brought to us through a phone call. A phone call no one ever wants to get. Peter's cousin Cal was tragically killed in a watercraft accident last night, and the news is devastating. Cal was Peter's best friend, and there isn't much we can do except get Peter on the next flight home back to his family. We will adjust plans and directly head to the airport on the east side of the island. If we hurry, we can get him out by 4 o'clock, and he will be home early tomorrow morning.
Just dropped off Peter at the airport. That's a tough thing. It's tough for him, tough for family. Oh, man. Just lost a dear friend. Tragic accident. But the show must go on. With 3 trucks, the convoy's getting mobilized here. Cyrus has got a leg pulled up, changing plans. We're moving. Tomorrow morning, I'll have a meeting with the guys.
All right, ready.
We'll keep the adventure on. Our hearts and thoughts are with Peter and the Van Stralen family tonight and this week. Here we go.
Everyone's a little shaken. In times like this, I bear even more responsibility for making good decisions. And the best move now is to take 5. We're going to set up camp and give the boys some freedom.
You doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good. I feel for Pete. That's a heavy load, that one.
That's the worst.
No,
It is. It's just.
But yeah, I'm good. Thanks for checking.
Yeah, you bet. We wanted to have a quick discussion. I wanted to tell you about something that happens when a team member has to leave. Can you all sense it? We're all having to kind of make an adjustment. Kind of like, oh man, this feels weird. It's a little awkward. And for one, that's 100% normal. Peter left in a sad way. He had to leave because of something sad, but he left on really good terms, right? Like the team was running really great and all that. And so we're sad that he had to go, but we know why he had to go. But now we are here having to fill the gap with him being gone. So Ant's gonna be running camera. I'm gonna have to run more camera. Ryder, I think you're gonna take on some of other production roles like microphones and things like that. We're just gonna have to start making little adjustments into camp life now. 6-man team with 3 trucks and 2 trailers is a lot. It's a lot. You doing okay with him being gone?
Mm-hmm.
You doing okay? You doing okay?
Yep.
Adjusting?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you can make it back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. All right, well, the day is yours. Go relax, do whatever you want. You can make a sloppy knot or you can make a proper knot, which is
To my surprise, the boys want to learn about knots, which seems like a great way to pass the time in the rain. Chef Brendan and Ryder are getting the hang of cooking for all of us. And I can't help but feel like they're learning some important skills on this trip. Skills that will transfer to the rest of their lives. Whether it's learning to work through something heavy like losing a friend, or something as trivial as making spaghetti for the team.
All right, first try. Good. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah? Yeah.
Good. We're packing up camp here. Still has not stopped raining. We're headed to Port Hardy to prepare to hop on our next ferry tomorrow. We're gonna hopefully try to get the boat in the water today, so hopefully that goes well. We have a ferry tomorrow to Prince Rupert. We are supposed to be there 2 hours early, so we're gonna get staged up in Port Hardy. So I'm excited. We get to make mainland on BC, so it should be fun.
Boys, good pack up this morning. Everybody was cranking and getting their stuff done. Good job. The goal of today is to get this boat in the water. I'm half tempted to try it in this lake over here because it was quiet and I saw another boat out there.
There is also Lake Nimkish, I think it was, a bit further up the road.
Go right along the side of it, so we could try that.
But I'm looking for calm water, looking for no breaking waves, anything like that, because I got a lot of learning to do.
When we were talking about doing this trip, Spirit of Adventure, I was like, okay, been able to travel BC before, been able to be in Alaska before, Yukon, fortunate to travel these areas, and I wanted something that I had to learn. And we're gonna start slow. We're gonna put it in the lake, crawl, walk, run scenario. And eventually I'd like to be exploring some inlets on the peninsulas and things like that, going up, looking for bears and exploring the water along British Columbia here in Alaska, because it's so amazing. So yeah, today We're gonna learn a lot.
On three. On three. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, shoot. There's all that stuff in there.
Lesson number 1. Take everything out of the boat before unloading.
I got a little
That was my hat, bro.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, lost a wheel.
Did we break a wheel already?
Yep.
Like I said, we're rookies around here.
Lesson number 2. Put on the PFD correctly.
Let's try not to become a statistic, okay? So you got to be careful of these. If it doesn't, for some reason it doesn't blow, you can pull that and it will cause the striker pin to hit.
Lesson number 3. Don't drift into shore while trying to start the motor.
Welcome aboard the inexperienced. Name of the ship as we speak. Okay, I think I knew what it was.
Were you in neutral or no?
I was in neutral, but this key was slightly pushed because I had it attached to me.
And lesson number 4. Make sure the safety tether is properly in place.
Now that there's white caps, let's go. All right, Operation Don't Die.
Duh. Okay, so maybe it takes us a bit to get our bearings, but hey, it's happening. Cruising around this lake gets my mind going on the different ways to explore. And it's a shame it's taken me this long to trailer a boat to Canada, but it's not taking long to know that it won't be the last time either. For someone who's spent years traveling on dirt, rock, and ice, navigating by water proves to be a little unexpected. It seems fitting, though, as our theme of learning on this adventure comes full circle to me.
Now, you're gonna have a bunch of grease, right?
Yeah.
So be thinking about where you can put some grease. Do we have an old pop can?
Of course, we know it rains a lot in the Pacific Northwest, but the flip side of that coin is that when the faucet turns off, we appreciate it even more. For about 8 hours, we've had clear skies, and we're soaking it up.
I'm almost out of food because I've been shoveling your guacamole in my face.
Time for round 2, mate.
Super good.
Cheers.
So good.
Avocado is life.
Felt good to get the boat off and get the boat into the water and get all those little jitters kind of worked out.
Yeah. Day for it.
Mm-hmm. I think the boys liked it too.
It looked like you had fun.
Eli wouldn't give me the boat back.
Look at it now. It's flat as. Not a breath of wind.
Oh, the difference a day makes. Overnight, it has rained and rained and rained some more. So much so that the lake has risen about 12 inches. It's hard to fathom how much rain it even takes to do that. We've been huddled under awnings for a bit, and since the storm isn't going to stop, we put camp away, soaking wet, and get ready to head out. And like clockwork, the second we're done...
Alrighty, I got Ryder with me in Spartan weekend. We're ready to roll when needed.
Nice job, guys. 8:45. Pretty good.
We have to make our way towards Port Hardy, but we have a stop to make along the way.
We are headed to Calvin Hunt Art Gallery. He's a famous sculpture and carver known in the area
And kind of throughout the world, he's carved huge totem poles for like Singapore and different parts of Canada, and he does a lot of custom work.
So We're gonna go check out his workshop, and it should be pretty cool.
Awesome. I am loving the
art up here from this area, so I'm excited about this.
A quick call has opened the door to experience the remarkable.
Welcome to the Copper Maker. This place was named after my father. His chief's name was Klakwa Gila. That means copper maker. And copper refers to, it's a shield that would have your main crest of your family on there. It's like a coat of arms. So this project's gonna go to Gardens by the Bay in Singapore. And it's based on a totem pole that they had seen that I had carved for the Tokyo Land Corporation. I actually did 3 totem poles for them. It'll take us 4 months. This is Western red cedar. This is what we use. This log came from this end of the island, from the northern end of Vancouver Island. We're in the territory of the Kwagil Nation. We're the head tribe of the Kwakwakiwak, of 15 tribes. We're the head tribe. Well, let's go look at these canoes here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
That's incredible.
Wow. Wow.
So this is 32 feet, this canoe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this type of canoe would be from Campbell River up all the way up to Alaska. It's referred to as a northern style canoe.
Okay.
And this is carved out of 1 cedar log.
Calvin has been gracious enough to bring us into his operation, to show us where he carves his life's passion into art. And more importantly, he's led us into his culture, and that is a gift.
I'll sing it. This is a song I composed for our children. It's called Playing in the Waves. So it goes, klans la kakwetla, klans la kakwetla, klans la kakwetla, klans la kakwetla, whoa, whoa, way, whoa, way, whoa, whoa, way,
The last look at Vancouver Island. I'm leaving this place feeling like I have a whole lot more to do here.
Yeah. I hope to be back.
And it's pretty easy to get back to, so I think someday we're gonna have to spend another 10 days here.
Yeah,
look around. This week was really, I think, quite dynamic and special in a lot of ways. These boys are learning their roles, they're getting up to speed, and having to say less and less about certain things, keeping the trucks cleaner, their jobs are getting done more efficiently. It's everything you hope to see. The guys are doing great. And they need to be doing great because when we hit the other side, things are going to ratchet up a notch. They're going to need all that, the basics that they got over the last 10 days, 7, 8 days or so, for what's coming next. And eventually they're going to need it for themselves. So, yeah, I'm taking the time tonight to enjoy what we just had. It was tough about Peter, that's too bad, but in a lot of ways it taught these boys more things than I could have, just because of the nature of that situation. So that's the silver lining and all that, but we do hope that Peter can come back. We don't know if he can at this time, but the expedition will keep moving. We'll find out.
Trips like this are condensed reflections of the larger journey we're all on, mirroring the way life's waves come at us. Sometimes they crash in rapid sets, other times they hit hard, knocking us down, and occasionally they carry us forward, effortlessly guiding us towards what's next. Fighting the waves is futile, but learning to play in them and in the spaces between, now that is the art of life.